Imagine a world filled with wonders. A world where a man can fly. A world where a scientist becomes a green monster. This is the world of superheroes. For decades, two names have stood above all others: DC Comics and Marvel Comics. They have given us stories of hope, courage, and incredible power. These are not just simple tales for children, they are modern myths. They show us the best of what humanity can be, and sometimes, the worst of our fears. The heroes from these two universes represent different ideas, but they both fight for the same thing: to protect the innocent and save the world from darkness. DC Comics often gives us heroes who are like gods. Think of Superman. He is an alien from another planet, a symbol of ultimate power and goodness. He is a beacon of hope for humanity. Then there is Wonder Woman, an Amazon princess with the strength of ancient deities. She is a warrior for peace. These characters are larger than life. They are icons, almost perfect beings who inspire us to be better. They stand as monuments to justice and truth, watching over us from above. Their stories feel like epic legends passed down through generations, reminding us of timeless virtues and the eternal struggle between good and evil. Marvel, on the other hand, gives us heroes who are more like us. They are human first, with real problems and flaws. Take Spider-Man, a young student from Queens. He worries about paying rent and doing his homework, all while fighting supervillains. Or look at the Fantastic Four, a family that gained powers through a cosmic accident. They argue and have disagreements, just like any family. These heroes feel grounded and relatable. We see ourselves in their struggles. Their powers are often a burden, a great responsibility they did not ask for. This makes their choice to be heroes even more powerful and inspiring. So we have two different kinds of heroes. On one side we have the gods of DC. They are symbols of perfection and hope looking down from their pantheon. On the other side we have the flawed humans of Marvel. They are people who rise above their own problems to do amazing things. This difference is what makes the idea of them meeting so exciting. It's not just a fight of powers, it's a clash of philosophies. It's the difference between being born a god and becoming a hero. It's a fundamental question about what truly defines a champion and what it means to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. When a threat is too big for one hero to handle alone, they form a team. In the DC universe, that team is the Justice League. This is the greatest assembly of heroes the world has ever known. Its core members are the most powerful beings on the planet: Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, the Flash, Green Lantern, and Aquaman. They operate from a satellite headquarters called the Watchtower high above the Earth. They are a proactive force, a line of defense against cosmic conquerors and world-ending events. When the Justice League arrives, it feels like the gods have come down from Olympus to save humanity from certain doom. In the Marvel Universe, the mightiest heroes come together as the Avengers. Their famous call to action is Avengers Assemble. This team was started by Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Captain America, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. Unlike the Justice League, the Avengers are often a more reactive team. They come together when a crisis happens, sometimes with friction and disagreement among themselves. They are a family, but a complicated one. They operate from places like Avengers Tower in the middle of New York City. They are closer to the people they protect, a team of flawed individuals who find strength in unity and overcome their differences for the greater good. Comparing their power levels is a fascinating exercise. The Justice League on paper seems almost unbeatable. Superman has nearly limitless strength and speed. The Flash can move faster than light, capable of altering time itself. Wonder Woman possesses divine strength and magical weapons. They are a team of heavy hitters, each capable of defeating entire armies on their own. Their combined power is staggering, a force of nature that can shake the very foundations of reality. They represent an overwhelming power that is dedicated to the preservation of life and justice across the cosmos. The Avengers, however, have their own incredible strengths. They have the raw, unstoppable power of the Hulk. They have the divine might of Thor, the god of thunder. They have the strategic genius of Captain America and the technological brilliance of Iron Man. What they might lack in sheer godlike power, they make up for with ingenuity, teamwork, and sheer determination. They are masters of finding a way to win, even when the odds are stacked against them. Their greatest strength is not just their individual powers, but how they come together, combining their unique skills to create something greater than the sum of its parts. So, what would happen if these two universes collided? Imagine a misunderstanding, a cosmic event that forces these heroes into conflict. The matchups would be legendary. Who would win in a fight between Superman and the Hulk? It's the classic battle of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. Superman has speed, flight, and heat vision, but the Hulk's strength grows with his anger, making him potentially limitless. It would be a planet-shattering brawl, a true test of which hero is truly the strongest one there is, shaking continents with every blow they exchange. Then consider the master strategists, Batman versus Captain America. Neither has superpowers, but they are both at the peak of human perfection. Batman is a brilliant detective and tactician, with a gadget for every situation. Captain America is the ultimate soldier, a super soldier with an unbreakable shield and an inspiring will. This fight would not be about raw power, it would be a chess match, a battle of wits, skill, and leadership. Each would try to outthink the other, predicting moves and setting traps. The winner would be the one who could best exploit their opponent's few weaknesses. The battles would rage across every domain. In the skies, Iron Man's advanced armor would face off against Green Lantern's power ring, a weapon limited only by imagination. On the streets, the incredible speed of the Flash would be pitted against the quick reflexes and agility of Spider-Man. How could Spider-Man's spider sense even react to someone who can move faster than thought? And in the realm of magic and myth, the divine power of Wonder Woman would meet the Asgardian might of Thor. It would be a clash of gods, a battle of lightning and lasso that would echo through the heavens. Ultimately, a fight between the Justice League and the Avengers would not be decided by a single duel. It would be a team-wide war. The Justice League's raw power and coordination would be a huge advantage. They operate like a well-oiled machine of gods. But never count out the Avengers. Their greatest strength is their humanity and their refusal to give up. They are experts at fighting from behind and achieving the impossible. Captain America's leadership and Iron Man's technology could find a way to neutralize the League's biggest threats, turning the tide in an unexpected way. Why do we love these characters so much? Why do fans argue so passionately about who would win? It's because these heroes represent ideas that we connect with on a deep level. Fans of DC are often drawn to the mythology and the epic scale of its stories. They love the idea of perfect symbols of hope. Superman gives them a belief that goodness can be all-powerful. Batman shows them that even a regular person through discipline and will can stand among gods. These characters are inspirational figures, timeless legends who embody our highest aspirations for justice and virtue. Marvel fans, on the other hand, often connect with the humanity and relatability of their heroes. They see themselves in Peter Parker's struggles or Tony Stark's imperfections. These characters make mistakes, they have bad days, and they question themselves. This makes their heroism feel more earned and more authentic. Marvel taught us that heroes can be found in ordinary people, that powers don't solve all your problems, and that the true battle is often the one we fight within ourselves. This connection makes their victories feel personal and their stories deeply resonant. The truth is, both universes have given us some of the most memorable stories in modern fiction. DC gave us The Dark Knight Returns, a gritty look at an aging Batman. It gave us Crisis on Infinite Earths, an event that changed comics forever. Marvel gave us Civil War, a story that pitted hero against hero over their beliefs. It gave us the Infinity Gauntlet, a cosmic saga of ultimate power and sacrifice. These stories are more than just fights, they are explorations of morality, responsibility, and the human condition. They challenge us and make us think. In the end, the question of who would win is fun, but it misses the bigger picture. We don't have to choose. We can love both. We can appreciate the godlike hope of DC and the flawed humanity of Marvel. These heroes have become a part of our culture, inspiring movies, games, and generations of fans. They teach us about right and wrong, about courage, and about the importance of helping others. So, the epic battle between Marvel and DC will likely never have a true winner. But now I have to ask you, if they did meet in that one ultimate showdown, who do you think would win?